Hey everybody, how are you doing? We are about to tour this beautiful home right here. This is the Frankfurt by K. Helvanian. We are in Elevon, in Lavon, Texas. Lavon is one of the fastest growing cities in DFW, and the prices are phenomenal. Let's go ahead and take a look at this beautiful home, and you are going to be blown off your socks. Let's go. Okay, so look at this beauty. We're gonna go ahead and take this whole house in, and then we're gonna go inside, and I'm gonna show you what a beautiful home looks like. And this home right now are starting in the 400,000s. In other cities in Dallas, homes like this right here by K. Helvanian will easily be about 700,000 to 800,000. Let's go take a look and see what this home has to offer. This is for your out of state, out of town buyers. If you're looking for a beautiful home, let's go ahead and look at this one. So while we're going into here, let's go ahead and take a look. So this is when you're going in to buying a home, you have the option when you're doing a ground up, you're going to be doing something like this. And this will be the design center, and these are the options that you have when you are looking to design out your house if it's a ground up build. But let's go ahead and take a turn right over here. So it's structured a little different since this is the model home. We have to go in through the garage, which is the office, and then into the main home. But look at this. Immediately, you're going to be greeted by a huge, look at that. It is massive walkway. And I'm going to go right to the prettiest part of the home. You have the common area. Look at that. I would never want to leave this house. Just look at that. Vaulted ceilings, plenty of room to host, and the kitchen, my gosh, this is a chef's dream. And when you are able to cook an awesome meal, you can add a chef's kiss to it. But this is humongous. And I love the design that they did. So when you're looking for a home, does tall ceilings, as far as like cathedral ceilings or vaulted ceilings, does that actually play a determining factor? I honestly think that I would love to, if you haven't thought about that, I would love to actually kind of put that little tidbit in your ear to make it seem like, you know what? That's a really good idea. So let's go ahead and walk through the master bedroom. This master bedroom is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I forgot to mention. So K. Helvanian here in Elevon are sitting at 60 and 70 foot lots. So you have a lot of room to work with. We'll take a look outside. But let me show you this modern day spa. So if you guys have a spa membership, cancel it because the spa is in your house. So what is your thoughts on this right here? The drop down, the waterfall shower head. What do you like? I like it. I think it's really cool, but I would like to know more what you guys think about that. Here's a very large closet and plenty of space for plenty of clothes. Like I was saying earlier, here in Elevon, the homes are priced at an extraordinary price. So the homes are going anywhere from 400,000 to 535. So like I said, we're sitting in here, we're sitting in the Frankfurt, and the Frankfurt is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 1 office, 1 activity room, 3-car garage at 28 to 25 square feet. So you're getting a lot of house for a still. So this house with all the bells and whistles, this one's probably sitting around 535,000. A house like this in Carrollton, you're probably sitting about maybe 850. So for half the price here in Lavon, you can get amazing home at an amazing price. So for your out-of-town buyers that are looking and saying, hey, I want to move to Dallas, but I do not know where to live, consider Lavon, because this is the fastest growing city, one of the fastest growing cities in Dallas. It's considered a boom town, and there's just development that is just growing and growing and growing. And these houses are not going to be at the price that you are forever. So at this time, these are the prices, and it is a steal. So along this journey, we're going to go look at some other homes. We're going to look at other model homes, and we're also going to show you what it looks like as the framing process on how they're building out a new construction from ground up. But let's go ahead and take a tour one more time, really quick, so we can get the last wow, because this home has the wow factor. Pin in the comments, do you think that this home would be your style? Would you like to live here? And this, like I said, for you out-of-state buyers, out-of-town buyers, this home could be yours for around $535,000. All right, let's go look at some other homes that KHub has already had built, and let's go see what they have, the other options. All right, let's go. All right, so this week is really crazy. So you got builders everywhere, you got construction everywhere, but we're gonna go ahead and take a look. We're gonna take a drive and look at some more homes, and then also look at what the build process looks like. We'll try to see if we can get some access into some homes that are currently getting built, and try not to get hit by the traffic that's coming over here because it is crazy busy. All right, let's do this. All right. Let's live life dangerously. Just kidding. Be safe. We're just going up the block. But like I was saying, houses are being built like crazy, and it is really busy. So down the street is one of the busiest streets. Like I said, it is cram-packed with contractors building out these homes, and you have your options out here. But you also got to be careful that you do not hit anybody, because they come out of the woodworks. Like I said, got a lady walking the dog, and you have another man that's just trying to get some more stuff and building materials. But look, we're going to go and look. So let me park and not get in a car accident and go from there. Okay, things to consider when you're purchasing a new construction home, especially when it is in the early phases of phase 1 or phase 2. You're going to have a lot of construction, you're going to have a lot of noise, but you're getting into a brand new house, you're getting into great prices, and the earlier you get into a home that's in phase 1 or phase 2, the better prices you're going to get. So I guarantee you, when you get into phase 4 and phase 5, if they have those phases, the prices are going to be incredibly higher and more expensive. So let's go ahead and take a look in one of these homes that's actually getting built and try to dodge the debris. So right over here, this is almost finished. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. So this is almost done. I don't know if the electricity is going on in here. Hey, how you doing? So everything is starting to come together, but This home should be done probably here in the next month or two, but it is a little dark because the electricity is not on just yet. But this is what it looks like if you're building a home from ground up, and you get to walk through the process of each of the homes, each stage. This is what you get to expect, is what you get to see the build process out, and it's actually really fun seeing your baby come to life. So, are you a fan of the black fixtures, or do you like the brushed nickel? Do you like the chrome? What is your thoughts on that? Look at this beautiful kitchen. Now, KHOV is phenomenal. I love, and KHOV is abbreviated by, it is K-Hovanian, and it is a great builder. But let's take a look at this. Check this out. This is perfect for hosting. Look at that patio. You can literally live in here. It's like a small apartment in New York. Anyhow, this is what it looks like when you're going through the new construction process. It is fun, it is exciting, and it is a great experience. Okay, now that we looked at a home that is now getting built out, I don't think you see me. Now that we looked at a home that is now getting built out, let's go ahead and look at one of the model homes that's actually finished and go from there. All right. Okay, right behind me, we have the Munich. It is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath loft and a office. Also, wait for it, you're going to want to watch the rest of this video, because this is an accessory dwelling unit home that is, if you have a family member that comes in and lives with you, like say for instance your parents, they have their own apartment style in the house that has access, their own private access within the home. You've got to wait, you've got to see this. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We're gonna finish this video and we're going to see what this home has to offer. Okay, this house is awesome. It is phenomenal. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. This home right here is sitting at, I think, like 565,000. I gotta double check and see, but it's in the fives. So you get a lot of home for a great price. All right, so we walk right in here. We see this awesome office with natural light. The farm doors right here. Massive entrance. The KHOV actually, or K-Hovanian, actually prides themselves on the cathedral ceilings. It is a big part of what they do, and the cathedral ceilings actually makes the house look so much larger than it actually is. But look at this island. This thing is massive. I think you can fit about 10 people on here, and then another 10 people if you get a long dining table, large dining table. But look at that. So pretty. Do a lot of entertaining over here. So the master, K-Hovanian actually does a really good job at making a master bedroom very large, and they allocate a lot of space to feel like you're not cramped. But I think K-Hovanian is crushing in the bathroom department because everyone looks like a spa. Look at that, it's so pretty. Cancel your memberships because the spa is coming to you by K-Hovanian. But those closets are pretty massive. It just wraps around. Now, the upstairs bedroom and the loft is massive. You can fit so much stuff up here, and if you if you have a pool table, plenty of room for a pool table. Hint, hint, for you out-of-town buyers or buyers in general. But let's take a look. Just take a moment and look how massive this loft is. What would you put over here? Great places for your kiddos. Like I said, a pool table, maybe another office. But this is what your upstairs looks like. So, I was mentioning the dwelling unit downstairs. It is really cool. So what an accessory dwelling unit is, it is a apartment within your home. So let's enter in through the front door. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is your main entrance. Let's say, for instance, you have visitors or you have your in-laws and they come and live with you. This right here is their front door, and this leads into a little apartment. So you can put a little stovetop there, have some furniture, but it has its own bathroom. It has its own full bath. Look at that. And then your room. So you have the complete privacy of your own apartment within the house, so you can feel like you have a home of your own. But let me show you what it looks like over here. This is really cool. I'm very impressed with this. So it just looks like a regular closet, and then boom, hello again, you have an apartment. This is awesome. What do you think about that? Would you purchase a home with an accessory dwelling unit to help like your aging family, or just a friend in need, or just anybody, anything? Would this be something that you would consider in purchasing your home? Let me know. Put it in the comments below. So you might be thinking, okay, Randy, you're showing me some great homes. You're showing me the model home, this other home that has an awesome accessory dwelling unit. You also showed me the construction and the craziness that's going on over here, what new construction usually brings when you get a new home, when it usually comes with it. But would you like to see what a block looks like that does not have any construction? Come on, let's go ahead and look, and we'll go and see what a K-hub block without construction looks like. Let's go. Okay, now we are in a quieter area where there is no construction, but there is a car that is going to hit me. So let me move out of the way and get out of the middle of the street. Okay, so going back, so there is a no construction going on this street. So this is what it looks like when you purchase a home and the construction is finished. So let's talk about incentives here. So the incentives with Elevon this month, and it's subject to change month to month, is a 3-1 buy down. So the interest rate is starting at 2.99 and it goes up each year. And so it'll be 2.99, and then it's going to be 3.99 and 4.99 when your rate gets locked in. But right now, new construction is where to go if you're wanting an interest rate that is not so high. As as if like you're buying a home in the pre-existing market. So I hope you like the rest of the tour. This is the conclusion of my Elevon series. I hope you like it. Go back to the first video. And if you're looking for your out-of-town buyers, like I was mentioned earlier, reach out to me, subscribe here. My name is Randy, and I am excited, and I can't wait to help you. And if you have any questions, just comment below. All right, thank you. Have a good day.